The Last of Us Part 2 has been announced, and before we go on, before I talk about theories, I am going to talk about the plot of the original Last of Us, so if you haven't played that game, please leave. Please, please leave, because I think the plot is a nice twist, and it's nice to play the original Last of Us completely blind. So again, if you haven't played the original Last of Us, leave, because I am going to talk about the plot in that. So this trailer drops, and people are already coming up with theories, and the main theory going around right now is that in the shot when Joel walks through, we see Ellie playing the guitar, there's these dead people around, and Joel walks through and talks to her, and she's like, I'm gonna kill everybody. The main theory going around right now is that Joel is actually dead in this scene, and that he's not actually there, but she's kind of she's talking to him. And the idea is that she's going after everybody that maybe kind of caused the death of Joel. So these are the people she's going after. Now this is not my theory at all, and actually I don't believe this theory. I think Joel is alive. I think it's confirmed we're playing as Ellie. I alluded to this in my reaction. I called it. I was the first person to call it before it was confirmed. I was like, It's pretty obvious we're going to be playing as Ellie, and this is confirmed. It's also confirmed that this trailer is not canon. So this is not in the game. Though that could obviously change. This could obviously be put into the game at some point. But this was kind of shot separately as a separate project to kind of announce the game, kind of set the tone for what the game's going to be about. So it's obviously this revenge story, but revenge for who? This is where we get to The Last of Us 1 spoilers. My theory, and I didn't have to think about this. As I was reacting, I noticed Ellie's face is a lot fuller. Now, this could obviously come down to her just growing up. Hormones happening, her face getting fuller. But obviously, nutrients are going to be hard to come across in the freaking apocalypse. So she's not just gaining weight because she's eating well. So my theory is, I said this in my reaction trailer, I said, is Ellie pregnant? Now, I completely forgot about this Easter egg in Uncharted 4 that is up now. This isn't spoilery, so if you haven't played Uncharted 4, you have nothing to worry about. But in Uncharted 4, there is a Last of Us Easter egg. It's called The Last of Us American Daughters. There's a picture of Ellie on we don't know who. There's a picture of a girl on a poster, and she's pregnant, and she's got a gas mask on. American Daughters. And people thought, is this The Last of Us 2? Now, I don't think Ellie is going to be pregnant in The Last of Us 2. I completely forgot about this Easter egg, but when I Googled Ellie pregnant, once I came up with it to see if anyone else is talking about this, it kind of brought up posters, and it brought up people saying Ellie isn't pregnant because of this new trailer confirms she's not pregnant. Even though when this Easter egg was first found in Uncharted 4, people were talking about, is she pregnant? Is she not pregnant? So clearly in the video, she's not pregnant. And in this poster, it looks like it could be Ellie, but it looks like a younger Ellie. So I'm thinking that this Last of Us American Daughters is a prequel to Part 2. It's in between Last of Us 1 and Last of Us 2. And my theory is that Ellie... Joel tells Ellie why they were after her, all this stuff, which I don't quite remember if she knew or not. I'm pretty sure she knew. That was the whole deal where Joel decides to save her instead of humanity because he didn't want to lose another daughter. But she knows that they were after her and they wanted to kill her because she has a cure. So here's what I'm thinking, because if you played The Last of Us Left Behind, you know that Ellie had a girlfriend. So I'm not sure if she's completely gay or just bisexual. So either Ellie willingly got pregnant to then pass her blood on. But that's really dark for her to be willing to get pregnant like that and just give up her baby. What's still dark, but even less dark, is maybe Ellie is kidnapped. Maybe she's raped, and she has this baby in her, and she's protecting it somehow. Or quite possibly, Ellie realizes that she has a cure in her blood, and she willingly gets pregnant to continue to restart Earth, pretty much, to restart the population. All of her offspring is going to have this cure in their blood, and Joel doesn't have the cure, so he's gonna die. Joel is gonna die. Ellie willingly pregnant to continue Earth, to restart the population, get Earth going again, and that the Fireflies take her child for the cure. The Fireflies want the cure for themselves. They want to cure themselves. They want to cure everybody else. So they take her child instead of Ellie's idea of just restarting this population with the cure in their blood. No, they take Ellie's child. However they do it, they take the child, and they're going to kill this child so that they can come up with the cure. So they can study whatever they need to study for this cure, thinking that it's in them because it's in Ellie. And this is what this is all about. She's going after them because they took her child. So that's my main theory, and it didn't really like spark in my mind until I was saying it right now. That's probably more likely than the rape side, is that she willingly did it and they took it from her. But let me guys know what you think of my theory. I haven't really seen anybody talk about the fact that she's maybe pregnant. I noticed instantly her face was fuller. And then this Easter egg I completely forgot about, kind of reassuring. And again, she looks younger in this poster, so it's got to be in between part 1 and part 2. I don't know if we'll start there and gradually grow old, or if it's gonna be DLC, like we got The Left Behind, which was a prequel to the original Last of Us. This American Daughters could be a prequel DLC to The Last of Us Part 2. Let me know what you think down in the comments section below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And of course, stay beautiful.